King Charles shares carbon cost-cutting plans to modernise State Bentleys and royal residences. According to Buckingham Palace, the King is planning to switch the fleet to electric vehicles and is currently converting his State Bentleys to operate on biofuel. As part of the effort to eventually achieve net zero, solar panels have also been put for the first time on the roof of Windsor Castle. Buckingham Palace's gas lanterns are being repurposed with specially built electrical fittings in order to maintain their historic beauty and shine, among other steps inspired by His Majesty's leadership. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Additionally, the King's helicopters are based at RAF Odiham, where a temporary SAF tank is being erected as part of the Royals' desire to use more sustainable air fuel for travel. A new head of sustainability has also been appointed by the palace to expedite the reduction of the monarchy's carbon footprint. Out went the leaking lead roof and in came the castle's first solar panels, just one of a number of environmental initiatives, driven by a determination to place sustainability at the heart of our operations and inspired by His Majesty's leadership in this sphere, said Sir Michael Stevens, Keeper of the Privy Purse, in his introduction to the annual Sovereign Grant Report, regarding renovation work at the Lord Chamberlain's upper store roof at Windsor Castle. However, after the transition of power, there has been a minor increase in business travel, which has led to a rise in greenhouse gas emissions and travel expenditures, which have increased from £3.9 million to £4.2 million. The King and Queen's 5-day charter flight visit to Kenya in October, which included a separate staff planning visit by scheduled flight, was the most expensive excursion, totaling £166,557. A 3-day charter flight to France in September, including visits to Bordeaux and Paris, cost £117,942. The 15-year-old Sikorsky helicopters that the royal family now uses to get to events and between homes have been replaced with 2 brand-new Augusta Westland AW139 helicopters. In return for the King giving up the income from the Crown estate, the taxpayer-funded sovereign grant pays for the King and his family's public engagements. Due to the King and Princess of Wales's cancer treatment, the number of official engagements in the UK and abroad that were covered by the fund between April 1, 2023, and March 31, 2023, was decreased from 2,700 to over 2,300. The unfortunate news that His Majesty the King and the Princess of Wales would be temporarily stepping back from public duties to focus on their cancer treatment and recovery arrived in the early part of 2024, stated Sir Michael. The quantity and type of scheduled events were unavoidably impacted by this, though it is heartening to witness the King return to so many public duties and, more recently, the Princess performed just as well enough to participate in the men's Wimbledon final, and the King's birthday parade. Of the 138,000 letters that were sent between 2023 and 2024, the King and Kate received 27,000 greetings from well-wishers, and the palace also handled 31,000 congratulations for the crowning. Additionally, the cost of housekeeping and hospitality increased from £2.4 million to £2.4 million due to a 10% increase in the number of visitors attending events held at official royal residences. Based on 25% of Crown estate income and 2 years of arrears, the sovereign grant has totaled £86.3 million over the last 3 years. In 2023, the percentage was lowered to 12% as a result of the King's request that any remaining estate income be put towards public purposes. However, the Crown estate made a profit of £1.1 billion last year, largely due to offshore wind farms, so the sovereign grant will still increase to £132 million the next year. The additional £45 million will be utilised to keep the £369 million budget for Buckingham Palace's 10-year resurfacing on track. The general welfare will be served by an extra £143 million.